Hey guys, how's it going? My name is JDam. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I have a fantastic video for you guys. Today we'll be going over my Milsim rifle loadout. Now of course there's a lot of these videos on YouTube, but I kind of want to show you guys my loadout of my rifle, why do I have everything where it is, and stuff coming along in the future. Now, for those who aren't aware, this is the Tokyo Marui Recoil Shock AG. For those who don't understand what Recoil Shock is, Tokyo Marui has released rifles called next generation rifles, and basically what those are, they are AEGs that perform like gas blowback. So, of course, demonstration, here's a gun, doesn't fire. Okay, so you take your mag, you insert the mag, you push down on the bolt release, and it goes off. Now, of course, when it comes to full auto, it gives it that recoil feel. So, of course, that's the reason why I kind of went towards one of these. I've been playing Airsoft for about a while now, and AEGs are cool, but I wanted something that had a little bit more realism to it. So I decided to pick me up one of these, and let me tell you, I have not been disappointed. Now, of course, this is a TM, so coming from, I want to say, overseas, the FPS is going to be about low. The FPS on this build right now, this is all stock, nothing internal-wise, is around 280 FPS. FPS is pretty low, but of course, upgrades and stuff in the future will let it become much better. So let's talk about the loadout and what I'm running. So on the front of the gun, I am running a EOTech XP53, I believe. And this is a replica. This isn't an actual one because the actual one costs about $500 to $600. And yeah, I don't really want to spend that much money on it. It's basically a sight I absolutely love to run on my Scar. I've always been a fan of EOTechs. They're very nice, but when it comes to indoor engagements, this is the sight I like to do. Now, of course, when it comes to outdoor engagements, maybe it's a Milsim, or maybe you're out in the woods and there's a lot of vegetation, a lot of trees and stuff. Typically, I like to run a ACOG scope, if not a T1 micro dot, which is those sights you guys have seen. I absolutely running those, but for indoors, I highly recommend using an EOTech. It's a lot easier to spot out your targets, and I like to use the reticle as a guide, and it helps me out a lot. Of course, I do have sight protection on the front of the gun. You always need sight protection. There's nothing more annoying than getting a brand new sight and having it shot out when you get on the field. So, I mean, this right here, $12 on Amazon, guys. It's a cheap thing to buy, but it'll definitely save you in the long run to prevent any of your sights or any of your expensive equipment being shot out by a BB. Now, of course, from the back of the gun, the battery that I am running is a Energitech. It is a LiPo 11.1 volt battery, not Dean's. I bet I can pull it out right here. Yeah, so it is a Tenergy battery right here, 11.1. It has done me well. This battery, again, isn't too pricey. A lot of this stuff I got on Amazon, so if you guys are interested in picking up some of this equipment that I have in my rifle, including the tracer and the flashlight, including the camera mount, all of those will be linked down below, so make sure you guys go check that out. But I like running Tenergy because it does increase the performance of the weapon. It does increase trigger response, which is good because I do have a pretty bad trigger finger, and I like to get rounds down the range as quick as I can. So it's nice. Of course, on this gun, of course, on any Scar model, the reason why I chose a Scar instead of an M4 was because I wanted something that was a little bit more unique. Of course, we have the retractable stock that also folds back too, and of course, we do have a cheap riser. Absolutely helpful, especially in those indoor environments when I need to go around tight corners. I can easily just fold the gun back, and then it's up, and then I can engage. Really nice. Of course, coming to the front, I am running a Surefire light with a pressure plate. I absolutely love Surefires. I run them on everything. They're very reliable lights. I believe this one was around about $50, $60. I am thinking about upgrading to a Warrior system light with like 2,000 looms. I definitely want to be that guy on the field, just lighting the way so everyone knows where I am. But for right now, this is what I'm running right now. It's absolutely, I love it. Not much any criticism on this. Of course, the pressure plate is a little wonky, but I fixed that by doing a couple of mods on it. So let me take off this camera mount really quick. So so I can show you guys. So what I did is that I added Velcro right here to the upper receiver of the gun, and then I added the other type of Velcro on the back of the pressure or the pressure switch. So then when I link it up, it sits nicely on the in between both rails, kind of in that little snug, and it fits quite well. So then when I hold my gun, because I typically hold it like this, my thumb just nicely rests right on it. So if I want to hold it like this or like this, you know, my light will turn on. I won't give away my position. It's absolutely, I like it. It's very helpful. So having it right here, I can easily turn it on and off, and the strobe if I want to. Coming to the front of the gun, we have the acetech tracer unit. For anybody who is interested in a tracer unit, these are highly recommended. Everyone I know runs these, from indoors to outdoors to in milsim games to nighttime gameplays. These are fantastic. They're only like $60. They screw on 14, I think 14 negative, and they're battery charged, or battery powered I should say. So it's easily just 4 AAA batteries, and then you put it on, which is nice. I never have to worry about charging it. I run it on it for indoors because I like to be able to see my shots. It shows up better on cam too when it's dark, and it does add that really cool look to the rifle. Again, acetech, 60 bucks, probably one of the best tracer units. And it's cool because when the tracers actually fly out, you can actually see it a lot better compared to other tracer units. It's almost as if the BB is a lot more brighter in a way, but I highly recommend getting one of these bad boys. Now, for some of my PewTubers out there, when it comes to setting up scope cams, face cams and stuff, this is what I use. So this is a dog rail. I got this off of Amazon for only $15. I know what you're thinking, Jaden, that's pretty cheap, but listen to me here. I've owned this for about almost a year now, and I have not had any situation or problems with this. It has a nice rail adapter right here. So when you want to attach it to the rail, you kind of just attach it like this, and then you tighten down and it holds out like this. This sucker has helped me quite a lot keeping my face cam intact. It's a full metal construction, nothing cheap or plastic on it, and all you have to do is screw in this bottom piece and it's on your rail like that. So I can put it on pistols, I can put it on snipers, machine guns, you name it. As long as it has a rail, this sucker will put it. Hell, I could probably put it on the side of my helmet and look like a weird unicorn or whatever. But these are really nice. The camera that I'm running for my face cam is the GoPro 4 Session. Now you're probably noticing this tape. What I actually do is, for my GoPros, they have the blinking red light. This one doesn't have an option of turning that off, so I actually put a little bit of tape on the front and back, just so when I use the camera, especially for indoors, I don't get my position compromised. I have been caught so many times with that red flash where people knew exactly where I was, so I never really had to jump on anybody. So if any of you guys are any PewTubers running out on the field, make sure you cover up your flashing lights on your GoPro and cameras and stuff, because nothing's more annoying than getting your position compromised because of this. So yeah, that's basically what I run on my gun right there. Wow, this thing is just flung around. Let's take that out for a sec. So it's not much right now. This gun is primary for indoor use at the moment, just because the FPS has not even gone over 300. It's around 280. I don't know if I told you guys that, but it's a solid gun. It performs very well. The trigger response is absolutely phenomenal, even with the Tenergy 11.1 volt battery. Amazing. It has definitely got the job done and totally has kicked ass on the field. Coming down here for the grip, I am running the magpul grip. It's a light hollow out grip with textures along the side right here, so that even if I run gloves or hands, I can definitely feel it, and my hands actually you know, hold on. That's why the textures are there. I've had this grip ever since I started Airsoft. It's been on my EMG Sal Gray, if you guys remember that. It's been on my Chris Vector, and it's now on my Scar TM. And let me tell you, this grip I think is around $20 to maybe $23. The best thing you can ever buy for an airsoft gun, and plus you can also use it on real steel guns too. Typically for a gun this size, the weight of it is a little heavy, but not too heavy, you know, because you know I lift, so it's not a big problem. But typically for a gun like this, a vertical grip, I like it because it helps me definitely aim down the gun a little bit faster. It kind of gives me more stability when I use the rifle and stuff, and I like it a lot. So there it is. Probably will do upgrades in the future. I'll definitely upgrade the internal so I can use this outdoors. I definitely want to get the FPS to around 350, 360, so I can use this outdoors without worrying about range. But other than that, this gun is just a beast indoors. It definitely turns some heads. I've had some people say it's the nicest looking SCAR they've seen, and it does. It is from TM, so I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't go full out. One more thing. So when it comes to SCARs compared to M4 platforms, getting a sling is a little bit difficult. Now, of course, I can get sling adapters on the rails, but what I've actually done is actually taking a key ring and I've set it right here, and then I attached my sling to it. So then when I want to do it, I attach it, and I think it like that. Now, of course, it's not going to go anywhere. It's pretty on there tight. But yeah, for anyone who's interested, definitely use just a key ring. I got this from Walgreens for maybe $3. It does the job. It keeps my gun intact, and I don't have to worry about losing it. So when I let go, it hangs. It's beautiful. But yeah, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is my prize in possession. This gun was pretty expensive, but it's definitely something I want to hold on to for the rest of my life. Definitely use a lot more, and I'm thinking about using it for some milsims. But yeah, I'll definitely let you guys know on any updates. If you guys are interested or have any questions, leave them down in the comment section below. I would love to answer them. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video and taking some time to look at this loadout. Maybe, hopefully, I've inspired you to start out your own loadout, and maybe if you guys want, take some ideas from what I've learned, especially when it came to the light thing and using just Velcro. Anyway, guys, my name is JDam. Hope you guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys next time. Peace.